Hello, friends, and greetings and salutations. Welcome to another PapaPC play-along adventure. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of traveling around, maybe catching up on where things are at. It's been a while since we've been online, and I know that not a lot has changed since then. We've had a lot of things going on in the world. Obviously, the whole lockdown, plague, COVID-19 things, are out there, but really we want to keep playing, giving everybody a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of things to do, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of adventure. So what I'm going to do is give you a little bit of real quick touch points on where things are at, and we will go from there. Wow, that tree has really gotten big today. I have done a little bit of things over here with the automated farms, the zero-tick farms we have, especially since in the coming version, in the next release of Minecraft, actually the zero-tick farms are gonna go away. They will be being fixed, I guess is the proper term. The devs have decided that this is really an exploit and they don't want to continue to pursue them, so they will be going away. I am going to fix the volume on these things right away because it is super loud. So we're going to fix that right away. But really, this is the one we've had all along. It's cranking out a fair amount of bamboo. As you can see, most of this is being fed into the super smelters, but it is something that's there. We'll turn it off in a little bit. And this one is actually being fed down in. Well, we'll go down all the way down here. I set up multiple chests because really I wanted, this one is a sugarcane farm. I set up a triple chest, exact same scenario, exact same setup. The only difference is this one has water added to it. We'll go up and take a look at it in a second. But really, I want to try to fill as much as I can because we're going to need this for the paper at some point in the very near future, just for continuing on our trades, to be able to get everything we have with the emeralds and going with the villagers. We've got a whole bunch of the sheep going now, shearing. The whole color gambit isn't there yet, but it's getting close. This one, as you can see, let's go ahead and take a little bit of a peek up here. We'll go look on top and see show you what's going on. Really, it's almost the exact same thing as before. The only difference is on this one we have a little bit of water sitting on top of the hopper. Wow, that little bit isn't going down. A little bit of a, I don't want to say bug, but a little bit of a potential miss in some of the things that are going on with this. Either way, we're still getting plenty of sugarcane. It's dropping it off, throwing it down into the hopper, and it's going down and around and in. But really, I'm going to leave that one running just because I think we're going to need that as we go along. So let's get out of there. A little bit quieter here. Lots of scaffolding. Since I got all the bamboo, got to make it. I have done a little bit of cleanup and a little bit of changes down in the zombie farm. We'll go down and take a really fast look at that. Oh, it is just about night. Let's go ahead and take a quick nap here, just to keep the spawns down. But really, as far as most stuff goes, I haven't done a whole lot as far as that stuff goes. Really, I cleaned up a few things. I did the sugarcane farm, but that's about all I've done since the last time we logged on. Not for a lack of want, but just simply for lack of time and availability. Things have been going crazy here. The whole COVID-19 thing. Lots of people, shifted all of our workloads, all of the things we're doing. I am not a full-time gamer, not a full-time YouTuber in any way, shape, or form. So I still got to do that whole day job thing. And with that means that I still have to do a few other things. And in addition, there's been a few family items going on. The wife has had some, let's just say medical concerns. So with that, I've had a lot of things keeping me busy. And obviously that's been more of a focal point than my games have been. So with that, I've been keeping occupied with everything else. So it's been a couple weeks. I did a little bit of cleanup here. Obviously, I've put a few stairs in here and there. But really, overall, I haven't changed a whole lot of stuff. I changed what used to be here from the side drop. I started building it into a center drop. Tunnels here, no difference. But really, there isn't a whole lot of difference there. Eating a bunch of rotten flesh. Every once in a while I get a few odd iron ingots and carrots and potatoes from the zombies, but overall, in general, not a whole lot. As far as the equipment goes, nothing a whole lot different. I do have mending on pretty much all my stuff now. Legs, not so much, but everything else. The sword, the diamond pickaxe, this is the regular Fortune 3 efficiency, mending, unbreaking. This is my everyday pickaxe for everything, just about. I do have the silk touch as well, because I've been trying to get as much as I can with the cobblestone. I'm getting stone instead of cobblestones, things like that. But in general, everything else, the usual. I do have the sweeping edge 3 on there, which really helps with this stuff. But in general, there's not a whole lot else here. The looting to is nice. Gives me a little bit more. I'd like to get the looting 3, but it works for everything I need. I will grab all that rotten flesh and trade it with my cleric in the village at some point. But really, not a whole lot there. I cleaned it up. I was trying to do a little bit of experiment, trying to figure out if there's a way I can make this a little better. A lot of people, instead of doing the having it all flow through to one single edge, I'll show you guys here. If you remember before, I had all of my stuff flowing down to that corner. Now, I have done a little bit of research and found that, everybody says that if you do the middle feed and then out, it seems to work a little bit better, as opposed to having all the stuff feed down to the one end and out. And then here it goes. You see, they still get hung up before they go up and then drop. But in general, it seems like that's been a little bit better. But again, I still haven't. It doesn't seem like it's quite as good as it could be. We'll see what we can do, and maybe continue to improve upon it a little bit more. But in general, it seems like it works fairly well. It gets me the experience I need. It gets me a few extra drops. In particular, the rotten flesh is really what I'm looking for, to be able to take to the cleric. But it's not end of the world. It's mostly just there, to do a little bit of grinding. Lots of junk. I throw it over in this one when I can. Nothing special. Nothing too particular. But really, that's as far as that one's gotten. The skeleton spawner, if you remember from the other end, I have not put the lifter and the drop in on it yet. It will be something I'll do off camera at some point in the near future. But really, that's just kind of what I've done as far as that goes. Now, as far as everything else, the village, it's still not a whole lot of changes. I'm going to be doing a bunch with cleaning up the village. I want to put a little bit of a prettier wall around it, and maybe do a little bit of things like that, just to make it look a little bit more presentable, so it doesn't look like quite the hodgepodge. We still got a little bit of time during the day here. Let's go take a look at the village. There isn't a whole lot of difference there. Not a whole lot has changed. In the coming versions, I know that with the next release, they will be getting rid of the AFK fish farms. So just to be safe, I may actually do a real significant AFK farm run with the fish farm, just to see what I can get, see if I can get anything good. Here's my cleric. He doesn't seem, like I said, I don't have any brown flesh on me, but I do have him up to the higher levels, so I can get my ender pearls, which I may just do some serious cranking on ender pearls, because I've not had a whole lot of luck trying to get endermen to come around, and I need those ender pearls. I want to turn them into I am ender, because I kind of overdue. I've been playing this world for quite a long time, and I have yet to go find the stronghold and go try to take on the ender dragon. I think I am way overdue. In here, I do still have, McMendy here. He does still have my mini books. I really should try to get a little bit of improvement on those. I think I might do the whole feed him to a zombie once or twice, and heal him and get him better. Now, as far as these guys goes, I've been trying to keep in here and keeping every once in a while I keep getting 5 or 6. They're not falling down the traps as often as I'd like, but in general, it works pretty good. These guys are keeping the village fully stocked with villagers. There's more out here than I have workstations for. That's great. I will try to probably peel off a few of them and put them maybe into the villager trading hall I'm going to build over there, where I already have built. You can see right in the distance there. Just to kind of isolate the ones that I really want, and then just the rest of it just kind of use as filler, as backdrop, just to kind of make the village run nicely. But really, for today, I thought I would do a couple quick runs around. I'll show you guys. Like I said, I've done a little bit of exploration in the Nether. I'm not going to do a whole lot in the Nether, as I said before, because I'm going to do a full reset on my Nether as soon as the next version releases, because I want to be able to take advantage of the Crimson Forest and the Warp Forest, which will be coming in the very near future. Hey, Mooch, how's you doing? Sitting here, paying attention, guarding my house. But really, there's not a whole lot there. This overhang here, I was taking on a few every once in a while. I get an Enderman out here in the wild. I would take him on and try to, get a little bit of Ender Pearls from him. I haven't gotten home a lot, though, and I think I need to do a little bit more with that. This will be the villager trading hall. Really, I just want my mending villager. I'm going to want maybe a couple others, just to get a couple other things that I need here. Ideally, some farmers, or maybe even some fishermen, just to kind of get the cranking up of the emeralds that I need to be able to get mostly from my mending books. And at this point, I've gotten almost all the mending I need. I need to get one for the diamond. I think I need to get one for the legs, but I think I've gotten everything just about else. So I think it would be good to get a couple more mending books. And at this point, though, I'm not really desperate for them, but it would be good to get a few. I think I need to get a little bit more materials here. Let's just finish clearing off this one tree. With the ore excavator, it does take care of the wood as well, but it only goes up so high. So I have to do a little bit of climbing up just to get the last little bits of it that are there, and then the rest of it should come down pretty quick. I'm killing off this iron shovel that I have here, just because, well, I hate to waste a tool. I do have a diamond shovel ready to go. Again, no mending on it, but we can get that soon enough. So really gather all this up, get a new one planted. As long as I get the 4 to replace it, it's all good. And that would be about it for that tree. We'll go through this in there. And for today, I really just thought I would touch base, kind of get you guys back up to speed with where things are at. I'm going to be doing a ton of work in the off camera with kind of cleaning up the village in particular. I don't think we need to sit and watch me do all that. I will probably just take it and show you guys where I'm at. I do have, let's see. There's not much I can do there. The Blast Protection 4, I was trying to get some better leggings, simply because these do have the Protection 3 and the Unbreaking 3, but really at this point I think I just need to go get the mending book. But I think it was like 34 emeralds. I don't think I'm quite there yet. Well, I do have 58, so let me go take a quick nap. Maybe I'll boost those guys up as well. But really, today I thought maybe I'd do a little bit of adventuring, going down. I could use a few more. I got 9 more diamonds left. I'm really kind of falling behind in my mining as far as the diamonds go. But really, more importantly, at this point, is the ender pearls. I think I need to get those ender pearls, create them into the wow, my brain just blanked out. I want to take the ender pearls and get them in there so I can kind of find that stronghold and really kind of into the eyes of ender and really kind of figure out where we can go, where we have to go for finding that. I don't want to do it with just 3 if I can help it. So maybe I'll go and see what we need with the villager and get a few of those ender pearls going and turn them in, or ender pearls to turn them into eyes of ender, because I do have a few blaze rods from a little bit of adventuring in. I did find some blaze spawners. No strongholds that are really worth mentioning. I will make a note of them so when we do come into the new version and into 1.15 or 1.16, excuse me, we will be able to find out where things are at. Oh, there, Mr. Clerk, what you got there? Took 5. That's 9. I got. Okay, let's take 11. And then we'll take those and convert those into ender pearls, the ender pearls into eyes of ender, and we will go hunt for that stronghold and make a note of it on our map, just so that we can find it later when we want to take on that dragon and kind of get moving with that next step. Because I think that's kind of where we're at now. I think we've done all our basics here. Obviously, there's a lot of cleaning up and a lot of little things we can do. But it really, at this point, I think we need to take on that ender dragon. We need to get into the end. We need to go get our elytra. We need to go get our wings so that we can start doing that. I really want to build a few other things as well. But I think we're kind of hitting some limitations on what we can do with what we have until we get the rest of the stuff. So let's see if I can find where I put that stuff. I do not even remember where I put all that now. I know we had ender rods. Were they over here by the... There they are. So we need to go over and convert those into blaze powder, or... Well, I don't remember if it's blaze powder or blaze rods. So, eyes of ender. It is blaze powder, okay. So, let's go ahead and do that. That'll give us 12, 14, and boom, we got 14, which should be, at worst case scenario, we're going to need about 12. So I think we're probably pretty good there. Let's throw these extra 6 up there. Now, as far as hunting for the stronghold goes, let's go ahead and get ourselves our map out so we can always find our way back home when we need to. You'll see, if nothing else, it's really, I just want it for the locator so I can find my way back home. Nothing worse than getting lost. So we will start here and that way. Don't break, don't break. It did not go real far. I'm hoping actually it's really pretty close. That would be really, really, really cool. I found best to go, a fair distance before you decide to use another one, because worst thing you want to do is, waste, your eyes of ender. They're great and they're useful. I'm going to grab some sheep on the way out here just in case I need a bed. Should have grabbed one before I left out, but, I wasn't really thinking. Boom, boom, boom. Grab some wool, grab some wool, grab some wool. Okay, we got enough to make a bed. If nothing else, we can make one. Okay. just going to basically keep doing this. Just keep right-clicking, following the eyes, and seeing where it goes. I'm hoping it's not too far. In most versions, it's within 1,000 blocks of spawn. But at this point, I know we're a few hundred blocks away from spawn, so it's very likely we're... Ooh, ouch. That was one of them getting trashed. So that is the risk you run. Now, they don't last forever. They tend to break after a while. I'm going to keep just crunking through here and seeing what we can do to follow the trail. Before I get too far, when it gets a little bit closer to night, I'm going to quick make a bed and be able to follow that. But at this point, I'm really just kind of trekking away and seeing where it leads me. In some of the worlds I've played, I'll get a horse at this point to kind of traverse the landscape a little bit quicklier. Quicklier? It's not sure that's the word. More quickly. But right now, I did not grab one. Mostly just because, well, I'm lazy. There we go. A lot of this is areas I really haven't been in a whole lot. I can see there's a bunch of clay out here. I'm going to probably come back here at some point. Now that I know it's here, I'll see what I can do to snag some of this. Let's get up this hill and go over it. Not a whole lot of terrain out here. It looks like mostly just forest. Nothing too unique. There's not a whole lot of the biomes that I haven't, really come across at this point. I think I peeked on the Atlas to try to see if there's anything real close that had really any cool biomes. Nothing from a real close perspective from my swamps or from a desert or an ocean biome where I could go get some ocean monuments and maybe start to some guardian farming, things like that. But, you take what you can get. This was the seed that I got, and I was hoping for a little bit more, but I should have done a little bit more research before when I first decided to use this seed number or this base seed. But it is what it is. Yep, we're still going this way. Come on. Thank you. Now, you could go a ways. I'm not going to lie. It might be a ways before we get to the where the indicator is going to come up for the stronghold. I'm hoping not too far. Right now, it is, we've gone a couple hundred blocks. It's not too far yet. If it goes much further than this, I'm going to probably end up having to do a little bit of work with the mapping and figuring out the seed, just because I don't want to get too lost. I did grab my map. Oh, wow, big wide open area. Yep, still this way. Darn it. Okay, that's a couple. I'm down to 12. Really not where I want to be. What I actually should have done, and maybe if I come across a bunch more sheep, I will make a banner, just so that I could mark my my progress, mark my spot when I do find it, so I can mark it on the map. Because if you have a banner, you can mark it on your map, and that helps you quite a bit with being able to identify the individual locations. But at this point, really, it's mostly just running and following and figuring out where to go. Yeah. Oh, didn't go too far this time. I'm hoping that I'm getting closer. Lots of bees, yay! I do have some bees, and especially since they put in a 115.2. The random chance of getting a bee nest with any oak or birch tree that grows, that changed things a lot. And with that, I'm a little bit more excited that I'm going to have a chance to do a little bit more with the trees. But right now, it's just kind of a matter of climbing through. looking for that stronghold. I hope everybody out there is not going too stir crazy. The COVID-19 stuff has made a lot of people, well, let's see, a little bit stir crazy with, being stuck at home. Where is this? I thought I was up here. Did I lose it? Did it break? I didn't think it broke. No. I guess I did lose it. Okay, might as well quick make a crafting table, make a bed real quick. Since I got there, we'll just do a quick there. Let's get through that night. I'm not really interested in dealing with phantoms and dealing with all the other things that come bump in the night. Yeah, axe. I don't have a shovel handy. I'll grab that. So I'm down to 11 eyes. A little bit less than I'm comfortable with, but I'm hoping there's at least there is 12 potential. The max you would have is 12, and I'm hoping it's not an empty stronghold. It is a possibility. I'm hoping it's not, just because that makes my life a lot more difficult. That way. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I did not lose that one. That one did not pop. Okay, so we're just going to keep heading this way and see where we can go. Maybe not the most exciting thing to watch. I thought about doing a quick cutaway, but I actually thought it would be a little bit closer than it was. And plus I thought it would give it a little bit of a chance for us to catch up and talk a little bit about what's been going on. So, like I said, the world I have is good. It's been a pretty solid adventure at this point. I think I want to still build that iron farm. I want to get a few other automations set up. But really, I'm not sure there's a whole lot else I need to do over there. I've got my mending villager. That's really a key for that whole thing that I want to do. I've got that, and I'm kind of be able to get all the equipment I have. I don't have an absolute ton of diamonds, but I have enough to do all the pieces I need. So I think that's kind of the most important thing. Oh wow, it is still this way more. There we go. Oh, don't go up there. Thank you. Let's see. I'm not sure how many I need for a banner, so I might as well kill you too and get your wool. Just in case I want to make that banner. Hello, Mr. Wolfie. I was really secretly hoping that the stronghold was close, like really, really close. Obviously, it wasn't. So what I will end up having to do is a little bit of fun and excitement and showing you guys a little bit of how to do nether travel, because I'm going to end up having to do some kind of portal system and gateway to get to the end. Once I do get that set up, if I was really thinking, I would have probably brought some obsidian and maybe a flint and steel. So I could have built that nether portal right away. But what I will do is just simply record the location and build it from the other end. And basically make that shortcut so I can go through the nether to get to where I need to go. Let's see where we're going. Oh, that way. Oh, we passed it. So, did I lose it? I don't know. Let's just throw some scaffolding down here. No, I want to go up. Let's see. Oh, no, it's right there. There we go. That's the problem with trying to do this in the forest, is that you always end up chasing down your stupid ender pearls in on the tops of the trees, and they get stuck in the valleys. I didn't even see that one go up. Darn it. Where are you? Oh, there it is. It was right down below. I'm getting so thick in here, I can't see which way is up, and I am losing which way to go to get there. I need to find myself a nice little clearing, or maybe even just boost myself up, and let's just get up here and launch one. Okay, that way. And I'm pretty sure this one did not come down. Yeah, I thought this one, I thought I saw it burst. So we're going to go this way a little bit. I got to be getting really close because it's going to shifting direction a bunch on me. So usually when it gets this close, I know I'm about there. Oh, back that way. So I'm assuming it's almost right below me. So I am going to probably start digging around in here. Oh, shoot. I clicked the wrong button. It's got to be right... There it is. It's got to be right here. So I'm going to stick a torch down here, just so I can kind of mark the area. And we will start digging and see where we can get. Now, usually I won't dig straight down. I will dig a 2-block. What I do is I try to stand right in the middle. And then that way what it lets me do is not fall down. Sometimes it's way down, sometimes it's not so far down. Because I was kind of up in the hills, oh, that tells me I am right there. So let's just take a look around here and see what we can see. Hey, I'll take a little bit of free coal while I'm here. We'll see what we got all around here. Weird that I'm getting it from both sides and not in the middle. There we go. Let's just go ahead and put a couple torches down here. I found it best just to make my my spot. I'm going to go ahead and we'll take a couple more iron horse armor. Absolutely, I will take. Now what I'm going to do is put my torches in my offhand. What that lets me do is just simply right click anytime I want to put a torch down. Now, ooh, library, sweet. When it comes to these doors, I do like to just go ahead and get them out of the way right away. Now, swords, if I do this, we'll turn them into string. If you use shears on these, it will turn them just into, right back into cobwebs, and you can use them for decorations or things like that later. This is a good sized library. It's got the second story. Oh, get rid of that one. I'm going to go up right away and take a look. There's always a chest down below, and there's a chest up above on the 2-story ones. There it is. Sometimes they have something good. A lot of times, a lot of paper, a lot of empty books. Really, just empty paper. We'll take it. It's not so bad. Empty books, we'll take them. Really, nothing too good. I'm going to get rid of a bunch of junk I have here. I do want that map. I do not want to lose that. But I will come back to this at some point and probably grab all these bookcases and books, if nothing else, for decoration. But really, that's not what I'm here for today. I am here for the good stuff. I'm here for the stronghold, which we are in. I'm here for the same thing, just regular books. I'm here for the Ender Portal. That is really all I'm interested in finding here today. So we know that this goes this other way as well, because there was way too many things here. So what I'm going to do is just keep digging through. Obviously, oh, yep, here's a stairwell. I'm going to go ahead and mark my thing. I found they're typically down in the lower levels, but not always. We'll go ahead and take a look. Stairwell down, stairwell down, stairwell down. Anytime I find an iron door, I get rid of that sucker as quick as I can. They end up just causing me issues big time in the end, because I'm not going to be able to get through them quickly if something happens. Iron pickaxe, apple, I'll come back for that later. Again, iron door, get rid of it as quick as I can. Looks like a little bit of a cross. Oh. Iron helmets, no big deal. Oops, I did not want to do that. Looks like, a couple different areas where it's crossed between stuff. I don't think I want to do too much excitement around there. Down, 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 down. Let's see what's beyond the wooden doors first, just because, well, that's easier. Looks like it doesn't matter. Wooden doors stay open. I can get through them a little bit easier, as opposed to the iron doors, which automatically close behind you. Creeper, 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 creeper. Let's get rid of him as quick as we can. Use our bow. Just because, well, nobody wants to deal with a creeper. And there's a creeper right behind that one, too. So we're going to put down a little bit of a... Oh. Lots of bad guys. Wow, he did not want to die, did he? Very weird. As you can see, these structures can be very large, very small. You never know. It is truly a pseudo random generated structure. You never know what to expect. I'm hoping that I find it soon, though. The end portal. I'm going to make a couple quick more torches. Because, well, I need the torches more than anything. Looks like just some cages there. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. This is where we came through first. Just grabbing that little bit of TNT. That's where we came through first. So get rid of that door. Looks like this lower level here is fairly empty. Let's go back up. Really, ideally, like I said, I'd like to find would be something close to where we came in. It looks like there's another stairwell down here. Zombie there. Let's kill him off. Oh, I didn't like him. Okay, let's heal ourselves back up. We already checked that one, didn't we? Yeah. Okay. Let's go back this way where we just were headed. Looks like that's just cave. Let's go down here. Wow, this is one big, expansive stronghold. Holy cow. Guessing this doesn't go a whole lot of places. Yeah, nope. Looks like that is still part of the stronghold, but looks like it's almost below it. So I'm going to go around and see if this goes someplace better. Holy cow. Okay, I should probably grab a little bit of this while I'm here. Just because, not for the level so much as I could use the coal. Dead end, dead end, dead end. But let's grab that coal. I don't really need that, but let's grab some cracked stone. Let's get rid of some brown wool, and we'll grab all that rest of that coal, and we'll get out of here. Nothing up there. Nothing up there. Pretty exciting stuff, I know. You guys are pretty excited to see me just run around and look for the dead end, dead end, dead end. That's dead end up there. Dead end, dead end. Kind of a dead end. This is kind of a weird one with the way it's rendered. It looks like it's kind of a pretty big cross between into a let's go down here, look, into the native area. Nothing back there, nothing back there, nothing back there. Does not look like it goes anywhere over here. A lot of cave enclosure or creeping in within the area. Dead end, dead end. A lot of dead ends. Not a lot of treasure in here. And I found in general most strongholds really don't have a whole lot of treasure as far as that goes. They are mostly really you're only doing it for. Oh man, this is the end of it here. You're only doing it for the stronghold. You're really not adventuring looking for anything worthwhile or valuable. There are occasionally some things in here, but in general, there isn't a whole lot in most of these that are of a whole lot of value. It's pretty much just adventuring around looking for the portal, the end portal, and that's about all you really want in most of these. Now, that said, you will occasionally find some things that are of slight value, nothing overly valuable, but you will find a few things. And now I am kind of getting spun all around and looking for my way out, back up, I guess, more than anything. There's a dead end there. I could come back through and harvest a lot of this iron, a lot of this iron bars, things like that. But in general, there's not a whole lot else that's down here that I want. We are back to this area. I think this was that one I already did. Yep. Let's go back this way. Looks like there's some spiders over that way. It's a weird cross between village or the stronghold and the not the stronghold. Let's see if there's anything in there. I'll take the ender pearls, obviously, always. The iron gear I will pass for now. There's obviously a significant spawners or spawns down in here. Let's just kill these guys off, get them out of the way, so I don't have to deal with them accidentally later. But this looks like this is a dead end here as well. Oh, ah. Dead end there, or not really necessarily a dead end, but not what I wanted. Skeleton, we're going to kill you off, get you out of the way, get you guys out of here as well. I am just going to throw some barricades. Let me swap this around with some dirt. I got rid of most of my dirt. Do I have any just plain stone, cobblestone? There you go, stone. Just to block the passageway. Hey, creeper. Not really what I wanted to do, but okay. I am going to bridge across here just because I'm not really sure what is over here. And I might need to be here for some reason. It might go this way, and it does not look like it does. That looks like one of my torches over there. So, guessing this is not the way I need to go either. Dead. Oh no, not necessarily dead end. Throw a couple more torches down here, and we'll keep going this way. Again, a very, very weird stronghold. Oh, new stairway down. Let's just see what else is down here. before we open that door up. I'm guessing there's a stairway right on the back side of this. Yes, there is. I am out of torches again. Wow, this is one massive stronghold. I don't think I've seen one quite this size in a very long time. Still have no idea where the inner portal is, or the end portal is. Let's go ahead and kill these guys off. Dead end this way, dead end this way. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Ah, skeleton. Oh, come on here, Mr. Skeleton. I'll finish you off. Boy, I am just not sure where to go. Ah! That does not look like part of the way to go. So we'll go ahead and block that off. That is not, I shouldn't say that. That could be the way to go. It does look like it continues on down this way. Looks like mostly dead ends, but not necessarily. Yeah, okay, it is dead end. I think at this point I need to just regroup and go back all the way, find my way back out to where I started, because gosh knows how far down I am in here. And what I will do is circle back with you guys once I've done enough exploration. Welcome back. I've done a little bit of running around, and wow, it has been one heck of a long journey. I have finally dug through all of everything I can in this nether fortress, or excuse me, just regular fortress, and it has been one heck of a battle. This is where I came in initially, right here. If you look, there is the hole that I dug all the way down. I came in, when I came down initially, I found that library. What I have done was dug through, and it took me a while. I've gone through every possible way. I've blocked off a few places here just so I could find my way back again. And had to dig through, and eventually I found it really wasn't far from where I was. There it is. There is the end portal room. This is, they're always the same. They always look the same. What they will be is, let's see, I'm going to need 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to need 11. I have 9. I'm going to need 10. I have 9. No. So I'm actually going to have them come back here again. But I might as well go ahead and place the, oh, that was not what I wanted. I just wasted one. Get out of here, stupid silverfish. Really? Really? Come on, buddy. I have my Eyes of Ender. I'm going to put them in, the ones I have, as many as I have, but I do not have enough. I'm going to need 2 more before I can get back here. So what I'm going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is take a screenshot, because, you know, why wouldn't you, of my location. But I am going to end up having to run back because I have plenty of ender pearls. I did not bring any extra blaze rods with me. Come on, you stupid guys. And I know a lot of people like to save the spawner for the silverfish. I personally do not. I'm going to smash that sucker as quick as I can because, well, I have zero reason to keep that. There is plenty of silverfish if I really had a need to around here that I will get around here. What I'm going to do is probably set myself up a little bit of a base around here. I'll probably set myself up a bed down here. I have one somewhere over here. Throw down a bed maybe. I do not need that button. Just because that way I have a spot if I need to. I could spawn down here. I will also probably throw down a crafting table down here because, well, who wouldn't want a crafting table down here? I'm going to probably use this at some point or another to make something here. I will, people tend to argue whether or not to leave the lava here. It keeps it lit up for me, so I'm going to leave it. But I will need to make this real quick because I'm going to need to make a bunch of ladders. Just because I'm going to need to get myself back out of here. Because I'm down quite a ways. I don't know if 18 is going to be enough. I'll go ahead and make a bunch more sticks. And then worst case scenarios, I have more ladders than I need. I'm struggling to think that 30 is even going to be enough to get myself back out of here, but I'll pillar up if I have to. So I am going to make a quick run back to my house, or where I can get to back to where I can get some more blaze powder, because I'm going to need it. Always tricky. Trying to time it so you can get just the right click to get the ladders placed down. Hey, I am almost exactly enough. I had one left over. Now, go ahead, grab my map, put it in my hand, because I'm going to need to find my way home. And right now, my locator map is not even showing me with where I am supposed to be. Didn't think that was supposed to do that. I thought they always showed you where the direction home was. I'm going to have to take a quick look at my map and look at my coordinates and see where home is, because obviously I am way far away, and I will probably do a run back and we will go from there. Alrighty, so I have finally made the long trek back to the old homestead, and I'm back here. I'm gonna take the in between the episodes now. I'm going to make a couple runs back and forth. I'm going to go get those last two Eyes of Ender put into place. I'm going to also see about maybe making that nether portal shortcut, because I realized that I am about 1,500 blocks away from where I need to be. And as such, that is way more than I want to sit and run back and forth on camera. It took me a good almost 10 minutes to go run back and forth. So I'm going to do that between episodes, and what I'm going to do is now I will not go into the end. I'm going to wait and do that on camera, but I will get everything prepped and ready for maybe going in the next time. What I'm going to do is maybe set up go through the nether, and I'm going to go set up another portal on the other end so I can cut that 1,500 down to about 200, because it's about an 8-to-1 ratio when you go through the nether versus overland. So 200 blocks, way easier to go than 1,500, and as such, that should be much easier for my life, much easier for you guys. And what I'm going to do is do that in between episodes and set that all up. So I'm saying thank you and everybody for joining in today. It was a long run across everything, and I think it was still good, and we had a good time. I think we've got a little bit of an adventuring ahead of us, and in the next episode we will be going on and maybe even taking on that Ender Dragon. I think it should be an interesting battle. I think I'm fairly well geared out. I want to make sure I have everything in place for it, though. But at minimum, I want to get that gateway and set up so I can get to that nether portal, or excuse me, the end portal, as easily as I can. Maybe we set up some kind of route through the nether. And I think that should do it for us. Again, please, please, please like, subscribe, click all the notification buttons, all those wonderful little buttons that you have inside there within YouTube. That helps me immensely. I think the more of those I can get, the more often I can get to being able to do these things for you guys. I'd love to do them. I'd love to be able to do it on a full-time basis. And this is the only way that I can really get that in place. So with all the COVID-19 stuff going on right now in the world, I think everybody could use a little bit of fun, excitement, something to distract them. And for me, it is Minecraft. And I hope you guys enjoy it as well and want to join along and play with me. So next time I will be doing the big battles. And I hope you guys can join me. And we will see you then. Until then, have a good evening, a good day, and a good night.